Should we roll force?
Yeah, you guys should definitely roll force as we get into it.
Woo. So I rolled fantastic.
Yeah,
I got 2 light.
I got a light side and 2 dark side.
So nothing changed. You guys have collectively 3 light side and collectively 2 dark side.
Perfect. You're welcome.
Nice.
Okay.
Son of a bitch cat.
Which one is this?
Which one is
The-
what?
The boy.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're now going to Vanna and Om'pac, who are currently aboard the Second Chance after Thorian has been detained for a little while.
He'll be back. Or
Yeah.
the Mandalorians will come for him. Anyway, what communications are we getting out of that space station? Because it's probably not good.
Are we starting out the point right after where we left off 2 sessions ago, or are we starting off like after Thorian from last time?
What would you like to do?
Like to think we did something instead of just waiting for Thorian to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
That's fair.
I'd imagine after pulling in, Ompak's going to probably be like, okay, are we safe?
No.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure someone's passed out in a turret somewhere.
Somebody might pass out up here too soon.
Cars passed out in the turret.
I don't know if you wanted me to roll, but I got 2 light side.
Okay.
Watching this on the stream is kind of fun.
That was hilarious.
What my little
Yeah, the camera angles and watching it all kind of almost cinematically zoom all around.
Honestly, I do that shit all the time. The only reason I don't do that is because I don't want you guys to see what's like back here. Although right now there's nothing, so it's like ooh.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Smart.
But still, although all the angles are fun, I just wanted to compliment that real quick.
Okay. For now, I'll set a stationary cam. But yeah, what are you guys doing? I mean, clearly there are alarms going off. The Second Chance is not in the greatest of shape. Carr is passed out. Jazz is hanging in there.
He's fine.
Saren
I think at this point,
seeing
if the
some-
Empire isn't paying attention to us, we're
They're not.
definitely in like emergency repairs mode.
Yeah, we're fire extinguishing shit, pulling people to the med bay.
Who do you want to be seen first, and or what are you going to address first?
Well, I'm gonna pull Carr out of the turret.
Yeah,
I definitely think Carr is priority here.
So I'm pretty sure he also has head trauma, so
you know what? He's not that bad. He is mostly just exhausted and tired. In terms of wounds, he's mostly okay. He exerted himself quite a bit, and that bump did not do him any favors.
he's fine. Just find a sacrificial civilian and have Sarah use heal harm. It'll be great.
Yeah,
That's
that'll be great.
unfortunately not how that works.
Wait, isn't it?
No. He can only heal himself.
Oh yeah, because he's
Because he's dark side.
dick side.
So he does get Carr back to mostly healthy. 6. So he bandages Carr up and gets him awake. So Carr is mostly fine now.
Cool.
Jazz kind of slumps in. Saren sees to him as well. Should have increased the difficulty. All right. And then, so what else are you guys doing?
I think Om'pac will definitely be like in a quick in and out for some bandages to Saren.
Okay.
And after that, emergency repairs. Who's up and running right now?
I think everyone is now.
Everyone is mostly up and running. So that is 8 health to you and 3 strain, or 4 strain, if you would like it.
Om'pac is doing much better now. He's only at half health.
Yeah.
Okay, a little above half health, but still.
Hell yeah. Hey, Saren, can you wake up the Ithorian?
I will try.
We kind of need him.
Understood. Actually, that. He's not dead, but he's not doing well.
Well, shit. Alright, I'm going to go to the comms room and see whatever the hell is coming out of the starbase. Like
Okay.
communications.
Yeah, getting to the comm station, it is a wash of traffic coming from the station that is a lot of pleading, a lot of asking for help, reports that various locations and sectors have been overrun. People, like, it's, you could sit here and tune through every frequency, and it's all just the same screaming.
Shit.
You see the TIE fighters that are flying around are attempting to shoot various things off of the surface of this vessel. It is becoming overrun.
Yes!
What?
We need access to that station's information.
Okay. Sure. He's going to try a computer check. What exactly are you trying to go for here?
Well, not really a good idea to go on that station and help people, but maybe we can do something from here. We also need to figure out where that goddamn plan is.
I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
Don't worry about it.
Well, it looks like they're all kind of conglomerating around the far side. Oh, excuse me. The last one to
Like
be
over
hit.
here?
At least that's where the citizenry is trying to hold up. Looks like they're trying to detach it from the rest of the main station.
Anything you can do to help with that?
Not unless I was on there. The best I can do is give you a status update.
Anything we can do out here with our guns?
If we know that they're sorted, we could try to shoot it off.
That thing has thrusters, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They're more stabilizing thrusters, just to keep it in orbit, but yeah.
Or something with a tractor beam. And I'm staring at the Arquitans.
I mean, that would kind of work. It'd be kind of like dragging a big stone around.
Yeah. I'm going to call that cruiser.
All right. Ah, yes. The other vessel.
Aye.
How can... What do you want?
Right. So, are you aware of what's going on in that station?
Looks an outbreak of some kind.
Cool. All right. So, most of the people have already evacuated to the far pod.
And you know this because...
Yeah, I mean, it's a civilian station. It's not that hard to get into.
Right, but there's no telling if any of those people have been infected.
Well, we're not going to land on it. That's... Anyway,
Why are you contacting me?
need your assistance. We're planning on assisting them in jettisoning that pod. However, it does not have engines. You are a cruiser with a tractor beam.
Your point?
If we detach it, if you could drag the pod a little bit of ways and make sure it just doesn't fall into the planet.
There's no telling if anyone on board that vessel is infected.
Yeah, but you're not landing on the vessel. It would be... You will be dragging it and just parking it, I don't know, next to here or something.
Sounds more beneficial if I just destroy it.
I mean,
Lest the infection spread.
oh, here's hoping that that stuff dies in a vacuum.
You can either submit yourself to arrest, or you can leave. I am busy.
Look, I'm just going to try to persuade him.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Can you see Vanna's nice jacket?
No.
Uh,
So don't believe Vanna was wearing it at the time.
No, it is way too much of a... Oh, it's charm. I'm like, where is my goddamn perception? I will use congenial if I need to drop down some black die.
Alright, so you will remove up to how many black die?
Just take a 10 on it.
Just take it
I don't have that. Hang on, just gotta get down to my skills because I rarely use that one. I only have one, but I think I... What does that translate to? Okay, may suffer a number of strain to downgrade difficulty of charm or negotiation checks.
Alright.
Cool.
So you downgrade it. Interesting, because I was going to upgrade it because he's a right prick.
Oh, he also is trying to arrest terrorist.
Yeah, he's trying to do that.
I don't classify us as terrorists, I think.
Oh, kill with kindness is the one that gets rid of. Yeah, black die. And I have one of those.
Let's see. Trying to
Oh,
find...
there it is. Uh-oh. Sorry, one of my dice disappeared under the board and I was trying to grab it.
I just hear noises on the side of my head here. Yeah. Okay. So difficulty is going to be 4. It would be upgraded twice. However, you downgrade it by a certain amount. So whatever you need to do that.
Cool. Any other black die or anything, or...
I believe you've canceled them out. I was going to give
Perfect.
you 2. So
Oh! 3 successes, 4 threat. Look. Right now, the captain Because we're hearing Thorian fight his way through this thing while he's doing this right now, right?
Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Look, the captain of that ship is looking for something on this station. I'll save you the long and short. It is literally a sentient murder plant that takes over people by touching them. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't die in a vacuum. If it gets down to the planet, that's bad. If it gets to that pod full of people, that's bad.
Well then,
Right now, we need to make sure she doesn't just steal it, so we need to get the people out of there so we can...
who is trying to steal this sentient plant? Also, this sounds absolutely made up.
Okay, first, the captain of the Desert Rose. Did we ever figure out her name? The Blade Queen of Blades or whatever her
I think it was the pirate queen, Queen of Blades, something like that.
You know her as Anubis. Her name has been said, or at least that moniker has been said
Fuck you,
a few times.
bitch. Oh.
The bitch we can punch.
Fuck you,
Because
bitch. And
Mother is the
also,
bitch we can't punch right now.
you're thinking this is made up?
Well,
You're
like a
on
new
the...
bitch, right?
Yeah. Boom. Also, do you really think the Athorians may be non-combative, but they are dumb. They are so dumb when it just comes to plants.
I'm willing to hear you out further, but this seems unlikely, and I'm still fairly certain that blowing up the station will do everyone a bit of good. This plant thing thereafter will be destroyed. Will be no problem.
Can we at least jettison the pod?
Fine, I will inform the people to gather, and then I will have my TIE fighters assist in dislodging it.
Well, we will also move in if it needs an extra kick.
I'm really good at that.
You should come out wherever you are hiding, and we can have a more in-person conversation.
We'll deal with that later, because... while this is going on, I just look at Jazz and pull out a data pad and go like, oh, I'm not on a visual thing, so I'm just writing a message of, the pirate bitch on the station.
Wait, is she on the station? Just as an out-of-character reminder.
No. I mean,
Oh, we don't.
I don't think you guys knew, but Jazz returns. He's not seeing any identifying marker other than ragghouls and civilians.
Is it only this station that's also under threat?
Um, hold on. I'll do a scan.
Cool. Also, probably get us underway, Om'pac, and get us into position to start blasting.
Yeah, I was about to say after this, I was definitely trying to make sure the ship was at least could take a slight smack, but that's about it.
If you guys would like to try a mechanics check for me at a difficulty 2.
I mean, we have
I think Cars and I would love to make a mechanics check while Vanna negotiates with this.
Well, Jazz can't help because he's scanning for signals.
I think he said car.
Oh, car can.
I did say Car.
Sorry.
It's just like Car's almost done being bandaged. I'm like, Car, we gotta go.
God, everything hurts. All right, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, I know. Everything hurts. There's blood across my face. I know. We don't have that option luxury.
Bitch, I fought a Darth after getting my eyeballs cut out.
I'm getting a weird signal. It's not coming from this station. It's coming from a different area. It's close. It's not far. I don't think it could also be jumping off somewhere.
Well, Use our stupidly, ridiculously powerful sensors and figure it out.
I am.
Do better. As that Imperial's probably like, why did they mute? I'll
What
get
was
back
the
on.
difficulty of that mechanics check, by the way?
2.
Somehow Om'pac got 3 successes.
Kudos.
You heal 3. I want to say it's hull trauma.
Yeah. We're up to 17, just well under half still.
Yeah. Your ship will likely need quite a bit of work, and most of what you did was just patching the insides of any of the damage you were concerned about. You didn't have any hull breaches or anything like that, but there are some places that had been battered quite hard. So
My goal was not to make everything perfect. My goal was to make sure we could take one last hit before things get bad.
you can maybe do one more of those if you would like.
I was thinking Carr might be doing that one. What does Carr have anything in mechanics? I couldn't see when I was over there.
He doesn't, but he's got intelligence.
Okay, what does he have for intelligence?
3.
3?
Oh, so he's rolling the exact same thing I am. Again at 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Cool, we're just under half now.
Exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
While they're patching that, and Jazz just gives me that information, and I unmute the cruiser. Go like, sorry about that. We're picking up an odd signal nearby. Are you getting that?
No, I am not getting that. I am currently busy with my hands full. You have asked me to divert resources to handling a problem. I am doing that.
Look, I just whispered to Jazz. It's like, look, they're an acquaintance. We're a consular. Don't we share information kind of thing? Just send him a data package.
What do you send him
Try
what?
try to figure out if we can triangulate what we're picking up with his ship.
Do you want him to know where we're going? Or where are we going?
We have to figure that out. I figure between the Crintons and whatever sensors the space station has, might be able to figure that out.
Is it just a weird signal, or do we have like a pinpoint on where it's coming from, or is that what you're trying to figure out?
It's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. It's bouncing between about 7 different locations. It does seem to be at least in the system, but it's also like following it leads all over the fucking place, and I'm trying to pin it down.
Didn't you pop into the station systems for just a minute, Jazz?
Oh, he is.
No, currently I'm just using our systems. I can't unless I'm on there. I can't do anything. Most I could do was just send a bunch of really loud like radio signals and noise, but I can't do anything remotely.
Sorry,
Okay.
weird sidebar. Did Thorian leave his droid on this ship?
Teddy? I believe so.
Yeah. You mean the thing that's pretty decent at mechanics?
Actually,
No,
I don't.
it's a navigation
Yeah, it's a
droid.
navigation droid.
Navigation?
It is not good at mechanics.
It's smart enough. Alrighty. Let's get the pod and see if we can't just pick up something.
So you are moving your ship?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for getting out of the asteroid field safely?
Make a piloting check at a difficulty 3 with 2 black dice.
I'm still
I'm gonna
thinking
check
of
something
let's
really quick before I make this roll.
Mm-hmm.
Just thinking of Let's Ride. You're in the med bay and you just activate it and you just no clip through the floor.
I like that joke on this ship is that I just, instead of actually doing anything, I just kind of no clip through.
Oh, seeing if you get rid of some black die.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
skill
think I have
jockey
a
do that?
skilled jockey, yeah. But I'm checking.
The only reason I know that is because one of my first characters was a pilot.
I do have 2 skilled jockey.
Hey.
Six successes, 2 threats, and a triumph.
All right, your ship does suffer 2 system strain, but otherwise you guys fly through quite safely. You even get into kind of a prime position as you came out here. You can see that the TIE fighters seem to just be trying to hack through the bridge connecting these 2 things. They're just shooting the shit out of it.
I'm gonna first send out a transmission to the pod. Everyone brace for detachment.
The message is received by the vessel. You're not sure if anyone saw it.
Fair enough.
There's no one responds to you.
And the second one goes out to the TIE fighters and say, make room.
Yeah, you have a vector if you would like it.
Cool. Who would like to shoot the gun? I guess I will.
Yeah.
So I am using the droid's gunnery skill of a 4.
That droid brain in there has been the best investment.
Oh yeah, when I first saw those, it's like those are so good. So what the hell's going on here? Clear. Okay, there we go. Just odd stickiness on my board.
What does that mean?
I just trying to spread stuff out and it's just kind of sticking. Odd. Whatever. Okay. Since I want to make sure I hit, that uses agility. Right, so replace. God damn it.
I think you're 2 and 2.
Yeah. And I will also commit sense offensively.
Okay.
I heard commit. I'm like, various war crimes?
Always.
The crew of the Second Chance always commits a war crime when they get a chance. What a great book
Difficulty.
for us.
I believe this is a 2.
Okay. Roll. Wow, really? I rolled the maximum amount of failures I could on that. I I don't even know what to do.
Can I use my piloting triumph from earlier to kind of carry over to give him blue die by chance?
Sure. Roll a blue die.
Okay.
I know that's an advantage thing typically, but I mean, considering it's a triumph and I'm playing this very late in the roll process, that's why I'm saying triumph.
Yeah, Matt, that didn't help.
Hilarious. I mean, it did. It gave him 2 more advantages.
I magically somehow set up a shot for the second gun, I guess.
You know what? Roll roll again. See what happens. This is you accidentally activating twin fire. So
There we go.
The first shot kind of shook the turret a little bit, and the second shot, resulting in a direct hit, creates a giant like hole in the connecting portion to that ship. It is still connected, but less so.
What is the crit rating on our guns?
Probably a 2 or 3. Let's see. 3.
I will activate a critical.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead and roll for it.
I think I just rolled a 2.
Roll the 2. Okay, it suffers.
It suffers a strain.
Yeah. Okay.
It suffers the what?
It suffers a
mechanical
strain.
stress. The ship or vehicle suffers 1 point of system strain. All right.
I am sensing a odd game session right now. Well, since I fired both guns, I now have to wait a whole other round.
You do have to wait an extra round to fire. You could also cycle to the bottom turrets and fire again if you would like.
Just step out the back of the gun going like, hang on, I got it. I got it.
Om'pac, what are you doing?
There we go.
Between your turbo laser fire and the TIE fighters, this section of the thing breaks off and begins to kind of drift away. There's just debris and whatnot in it. Fire, you can see a handful of bodies floating in space, but are unable to identify them specifically.
So it is drifting.
It's drifting away from the station.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Jazz, any luck tracking that signal?
Well,
Om'pac,
Yo,
I recommend turning away from the ties in a second.
already on it. I'm just trying to lazily take things as they come right now.
okay. Yeah, I got it. It's over there. He basically points on to a digital star map, showing that it's a small hyper jump away. Still in the system, very much what looks to be the remnants of a mining colony or something.
Gotcha. And I take it at this point, Dorian's probably wrapping up on the Desert Rose.
Yeah, at this point, you hear him talking to somebody else, the Inquisitor, on board the vessel. You, again, can't quite make out who he's talking to. But at this point, you also get notification that the vessel he is aboard jumps to hyperspace.
Alrighty, Dorian's gone.
No, we knew that was a risk. We're not going to panic. Okay.
And we have a location, Om'pac.
All right,
All right.
members of the Second Chance, you are to stand down and
Hyperdrive.
Actually, before he does that, I'm going to cut in the comms. He says, members of the Second Chance are fucking out of here.
That part is we're still in the system, so I don't know if their sensors can pick us up or not.
Shh, we're not telling him this. We're that good.
So yeah, you guys.
Nobody needs to know that the Second Chance flies by the seat of its pants all the time. The crew's just that good.
I mean, at least the ties can't catch up anytime soon.
Oh, yeah.
No, they cannot. altering a little bit because space stuff, space junk. Yep.
Halo.
Oh. Oh no.
How bad? Oh god
Yeah.
damn it! Is that what I think it is?
The overwhelming shadow of the remorseless occupies a space on the opposite side of the mining colony.
Quick, I spent all of our light set to have Thorian solo this.
Solo
He just teleports
remorse.
onto the remorseless and starts fighting everything.
Dean
Doom
got
guy
it.
style.
Right out, you
I
got that,
this,
right?
Guys. I got this.
I'm not even here, dog.
Okay, that is not good.
Why can't I select this rock? I just want to unlock it. There we go. And then there we go.
They're dead. Everyone's dead.
Perfect. It hyper accelerated and killed everyone on it.
No. Alright, fine. This thing doesn't want to behave. So because it
Is it
doesn't want to
basically a
behave.
giant old ring around a rock?
No. It's cooler than that.
It's a no clipping ring around a rock.
Hell yeah.
That is better. Oh, the ring is built into the rock?
Mhm.
That is kind of cooler.
It's part of the mining station. At least that's what this thing identifies itself as when Jazz reports the initial scan.
Scan harder and faster.
The fuck does that mean?
And
fuck
I
You want me to
means
press
the
the buttons and
remorseless.
beepity boop faster? That doesn't work.
Jazz! Jazz!
What?
Jazz! Yes!
Fuck you.
Okay! Anything faster!
And I sent a message to the Admiral going, remorseless spotted at Ithor.
You have eluded.
Not they are
runaway
Quintins.
capture. Oh. Who?
The Admiral.
The Admiral. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait. The Mandalorian Admiral?
No, the Imperial Admiral.
Your
The
Imperial.
one I know.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Exactly.
I
Like, just a text message, like,
yeah. You at the moment do not get a response back. There's nothing to be said.
you know, the terrifying day when you hope to see an ISD in orbit.
Yeah. I could go for the Executioner right now. That'd be great. Just some stormtroopers aboard and what the fuck ever. Not fucking Doom.
Now, out of character, if we're talking Imperial warships, I want the Eclipse.
Oh no, I was talking in character.
Just super laser, the remorseless, and the space station behind it. Okay. Walt.
So, can we? Oh God, I'm just trying to think of something. Can we fly light? Turn off non-essential systems as soon as we figure the remorseless is here.
You can, yeah.
Anything Jazz is using gets power priority, as well as engines right now. Everything else off.
I mean, if we want to run dark, we have to turn. We'd have to turn everything off, droids included.
And that's why I used light, not dark.
Okay.
Because if this thing does anything, I want to jump almost immediately.
I'm kind of hoping to take advantage of its size in this asteroid belt and the fact that the mining station's in the way.
Oh yeah, no, me too. I'm not taking chances.
At the moment, they don't seem to be paying attention to their sensors, because if they were, we just came out of hyperspace, right fucking next to them. So yeah, they would be
Okay, yeah,
aware if they
that's
were
fair.
paying attention.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go search my feelings, I guess. Does this feel bad, Bubs?
Are you making a sense check, or
Yeah, I know I'm technically out of range, but I'm just gonna.
are you making a foresee check? Are you making
You know what?
what you have foresee?
Let's foresee and see how terrible this will be. It's been a while since I've done this. What is that? Roll, roll, roll. Whoops. That's technically not anything I can roll.
Nope.
New light side. I activate the power, and I guess I'll. How many strength upgrades do I have for it? So I went the weird route of not actually committing to that, but I went the other side. I have one strength upgrade, so I can pick out one detail.
One detail.
And vague hints. I'll make my one
I was gonna
detail
say,
be
what is the one detail? What's the thing you want to know the most?
is the plant monster aboard that?
Uh, as your vision kind of outstretches past the metal hull, the miles and miles of space, the asteroids, and the mining colony itself, uh, you sense something old, something's asleep, and something very dangerous. Um, you can, for a moment, you can kind of see it almost looks like a person, an entity, and it's just kind of slumbering in a cave. Um, and as you kind of approach, it does stir a little bit. It doesn't notice you necessarily, um, but you can see it kind of wakes up.
Mm, Om'pac Jazz?
Yo,
What now?
Libby?
Hmm?
I think what we're looking for is on there, and I have a really dumb idea.
wait, the plant thing is on there?
Something really ancient and really powerful.
Oh.
Ompak, you don't even know what the fuck you just made a bunch of noises. You don't even know what you're talking about. Fauna, say something, please.
I kind of out of character. I kind of just as is funny to me.
I'm thinking of waking it up.
Why?
It's not allied with the mother, right?
I guess theoretically not.
There is one individual who would know. I'm just going to turn around, kind of expecting Libby to be there.
I mean, I think that's who
She
responded.
is.
Hey! I'm just going to look at her like as if I thought she was there the whole time.
And I think I technically have a piece of something that would help me wake it up.
Do we have any knowledge on this thing, Libby?
No, I
Just-
mean,
Go on. Finish your question before I respond.
that thing is, whew. But I do have part of the tree that technically it is made out of.
So, while it is true that I am indeed a witch, that does not mean that I know every plant. I have no
Okay.
idea what this thing is. You're saying it's not aligned with the mother? Probably not. Does that mean that if I were, oh, I don't know, some megalomaniacal, egotistical bitch bent on world conquest, that I wouldn't have perchance a way, or at least a plan to deal with it? I mean, that's more likely than the fact that, oh, it's just gonna win this fight.
That's fair.
But it's not a bad idea. I don't admonish you for thinking it. I prefer it. I don't I don't want to go on there.
Yeah, I don't either, because that thing takes over people by touching them.
Oh, fantastic.
Like, I'll hold out a hand for Libby and go like, do you want to learn the quick lesson on it?
Yes. She takes your hand.
I guess
Mind meld.
I got
I
a light
feel like
side.
this is the one time in Dragon Ball Z Goku used mind reading. He's like, "Bored now, reading your mind."
I got a light side to give her the abridged version.
Oh, lovely. The Athorians are really stupid. I used to like them. They're
I know,
good.
I do too, but I am not contracting them to help revitalize Ryloth if that ever was an option.
I'm just gonna take a moment here to appreciate how Libby started out as some random, like weird NPC. She's now our main like old man guiding figure.
Now, I'm assuming the mother probably has something similar to what Visla did, which seems like just to put it asleep.
I I don't know. You're asking me to comprehend the mind of an insane god.
Yeah. I'm gonna go consult the holocron real quick, guys.
Not a bad idea. Actually, a really good one.
And on the way there, I go grab my chunk of plant.
Chunk of plant acquired.
And holocron.
Holocron acquired.
I'm going to start kind of looking at the just the general structure and seeing if there's anything we can do to blow it up, whether it be internally or externally.
I mean, we have coaxium.
True.
Make a computer check for me. Difficulty 3. You are
Alright,
attempting to
this is
escape.
a dumb idea, but we do have a giant escape pod and a shit ton of hyperspace fuel.
Do you have a shit ton of hyperspace fuel?
Probably not that much, but we have a giant escape pod. We can just fill every bit of explosive material we have in there.
That's true.
I got 3 advantages on that computer check.
You're narrowing it down. I mean, it's a big place. Scanning it, you're finding out that it's constructed very oddly for what is supposed to be a mining facility.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Yeah, Fauna, what are you doing?
I consult the holocron. I bring it back to the bridge and open it up.
It's been a while since you've required my aid. What can I be of assistance to you, Jedi?
I'm not a Jedi. So, do you remember the time you were on the planet Ithor?
Vaguely. It's been a while since I've thought of those days. Why?
Did you fight a murder plant?
Judging by your
I know what it's called. What is it called again, Bubs?
No, she's just judging by your manner of speech. I assume you're aware of it. Spore.
4, yes.
Yes, Spore was made by the Athorians in an unfortunate horticultural mess of an experiment.
Yeah, I talked to one of the Bantha trees?
The Bathel
Right?
trees. All right.
Bathel trees. It gave me the abridged version. And also saw some of the research notes.
Okay. So you are aware that this is a dangerous thing. Why are you asking me about this?
Because the mother is trying to acquire it. Actually, I turn her around and go like, she is currently in the process of trying to acquire it.
Oh, that's a very large vessel. Old. modern by my standards, but old, I imagine, by the standards with which the sage is. Okay. I can't imagine that going well for her unless she has some
Well,
way to calm it down.
yeah, that's why we were gonna ask, how did you guys defeat it before?
A lot of sacrificing Jedi and very well, a ship destined for nowhere, timed to expel the atmosphere. We sent it in essentially an escape pod out into the middle of nowhere and depressurized the cabin. We waited an extra day or so, and then we left it in its capsule and essentially buried it and locked it away.
Okay,
Well,
because my plan is to wake it up.
why? What would
If it can
ever...
fight back, it's what I got right now. And I also may try to partially connect my conscious to it to shield it from the mother a bit. Using a chunk of a buffer tree as a focus.
Your idea is terrifying in its creativity. I don't know what that would do to you.
Hoping for some backup from an outside source on that one.
Alright. I do not know what that would do. There is a chance that it could convince you to do things you would not normally do. There's a chance it could just enrage it. It is not like a beast. It is not like an animal. It is entirely its own consciousness. It only wishes to grow, and in that unsatiable lust for that, it does not care who or what gets in its way. If you are deemed a threat, it will attempt to remove you. If the mother is going after it, I imagine she's either more powerful than I believe, or she is far more foolish than I've ever thought.
I believe it's a bit of both. She most likely is going to try to brute force it and end up with a one-shot item to throw at a planet.
And again, I will reiterate my original question. How may I be of assistance to you?
Just needed to know about it, and that, I think, covered everything I needed to know about it. Thank you.
I pray the force is with you.
I do too. Okay, so that station, is there life support on it?
There is.
Cool. Do we know where they landed on it?
Jazz takes a minute and kind of reorients his scans. He does eventually determine they have landed in a hangar that is right here.
Cool. If we landed, I take it this is a hangar?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, each of these is a hangar with the exception of these two. These two look more like they're command
And
stations.
I think the plant's in there, right?
I'm not going to tell you what you think.
Fair enough.
Considering that I made that computer's check, could I make another computer's check to make an educated guess at that?
An educated guess at.
Where the plant might be, at least the roots.
I mean, you can always make an educated guess. You don't have to roll for that.
Okay. I'm going to run under the assumption that at least life support is concentrated in the rock.
Okay, so do we have any idea where the control center for this place is?
There are potentially two. They're the main stations on either side of the rock directly. So either here or here.
Okay, because my guess is the mother. If it's the Pirate Queen on that station, she's probably just going to knock its ass out by depressurizing everything. That's what they did last time. Not a bad idea. We need to make sure that it does not go down. So here's my plan.
Mm-hmm.
We need tab. Land here.
Mm-hmm.
Try to take control of the part of the life support system,
Right.
just to make sure. And maybe if we're lucky, Jazz can lock out the system so that they can't turn it off.
The life support system.
Yeah, just lock it out, make sure it runs, and if they need to knock it out, they'll have to either punch big holes in the station, which
Would be
How-
anti their plan.
yeah,
Kind of.
like control depressurization. We all have sealed spacesuits. It's doable, works. Being on a ship that's depressurizing in space with maybe not working bulkheads is not a smart idea.
It's not a great one. No. Okay.
To be fair, when have our plans ever been a great one?
Fair enough. And then the rest of my plan after that is pretty much I'm going to wake it up and try to convince it to go this side of the station.
Okay.
And if we're lucky, oh god, I don't want to risk this, but we'll see where it goes. And if it gets on the Rorsus, that would be god awful and hilarious, but we'll, the very least, as long as no one's controlling it at the moment, or you know what I mean. We got time to think.
I feel like you're trying to set up like a ghost versus plant fight, and while I'm here for it, man, that is a terrifying
That's a lot of raccoon.
thing to. Yeah. So stealth, I think stealth sounds like a great option, right?
Stealth sounds great. Yeah,
Okay.
fantastic.
I also have to admit, the second part of the plan of me waking it up
Yeah.
runs pretty much me asking Saren and Libby to take all my weapons off of me, handcuff me severely to something, and make sure I don't try to murder them.
Oh, yeah.
So you
Sure.
might not have me.
Yeah, cool. No, it's not like we don't have, 2-3 big hitters on the team and we're just gonna, one's busy off dealing with Inquisitor bullshit and you're gonna try to mentally connect to a carnivorous force plant thing and then, just be me and Om'pac,
And Car.
Car, and Libby, and Ezekiel, and Saren.
Oh, you got Saren, that's true. Yeah, I didn't say it was a good plan.
It's a
Is
plan,
an
though.
alternative that we just blow the hell out of this thing?
The problem is that won't kill it, and they can probably just pick it up still. And we would have completely incapacitated it.
We would have incapacitated it, which means they could probably grab it and do whatever they want with it. They have Rakghoul who operate outside, like in space already, so they're not even bothered by being out in the vacuum of space.
Yeah, they.
And then, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Also, I'd like to point out, guys, I did a bio scan, and with the exception of a lot of Rakul, there's no other life signs on board this thing.
Okay, so is life support working?
Life support is working, although it doesn't seem like it's really been taxed. My assumption is that this has probably either been abandoned or it's been remote droids, I assume.
Okay, but is it on right now?
Yeah, can confirm life support is currently running.
So we wouldn't even have to land for me to do my part of the plan.
No, life support is currently only circulating through the ring of the thing. It is not circulating into the rock. So I mean, I don't know where the thing is located. So if you want to do your thing, I'm gonna have to go with you. I'm gonna have to be on board, and I'm gonna have to redirect the life support to wherever it needs to be.
Oh, if the life support's working, if it's not in the rock. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Now that I got a feel for this plant, I kind of want to see how close are we to that station in range bands.
I would say because it's planetary, but it would be equivalent to long range.
Nah, I can only activate that at close planetary. If we get closer, I might be able to lock on and put my eyes on it. I use air quotes on the eyes part.
So we have to sneak on board.
I mean,
Yep.
pretty much.
Vanna has to pack light.
Oh, I mean, if the life support's working and we just get aboard.
I'm talking about if you connect with this thing and it does the worst case scenario. You have to
Yeah.
pack light.
Yeah, I will only be bringing one lightsaber, and it won't be the big guy.
I'll have to take my Verip and I have to leave the blasters behind.
Because we technically are going to be rocking with 3 Force sensitives, though.
True.
Uh,
Wait, hang on. You, Carr, and Libby, right?
And Saren.
4. Okay. Cool.
I just didn't want to know if Libby wanted to come aboard.
Libby regards, basically regards you, looking essentially like you are the most foolish child. But she nods. She will be coming along. Carr, however, in the room basically is just like, I think it's better if I stay on board the ship in case something happens.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
With Ezekiel.
Yeah.
God, I'm going to get such a parent talking to after this plan.
Yep. Out of character, that tree clipping, that was from the tree back on Aethor, right?
Yeah, that is what it's technically partially made out of.
You should take that along with you.
Oh, yeah, no,
I just have a good feeling about that.
You literally see Vanna space duct taping it to her armor chest, right?
Oh, cool. I don't need to think about that too much.
Like,
Man,
no joke.
space wizardry is fucking weird.
Space duct tape.
Like, you guys are all looking over the schematics and you just hear duct tape in the background and like, what are you doing? Just don't worry about it.
If I see a little bit of the clipping, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's space magic.
Technically, it's a large chunk of bark.
Space magic.
Gonna be my new eyeball.
Okay.
Everybody good with the plan?
No,
as good as you can
but
do with
we're
the
not
plan?
going to change it, so...
I hate saying it with that thing looming over here. We don't have time for a mop-up operation. So we get in and we do it right the first time.
Okay. Just so you're aware, I'm leaving my rocket boots behind, so I won't have flight capability. The big bastard sword and my Ghostfire lightsaber are staying behind as well.
That's okay, Vaughn. I'll take care of your rocket boots.
Just a heads up, they give you a automatic. Hang on, where did they go? It should be 2 black die on any roll to use them. Oh, -3. It has a handling of -3, so that's 3 black die.
And is that technically planetary piloting?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, they're. Did
They-
you ever watch the Clone Wars
They
show?
turn you into a vehicle.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yes.
So,
Hat
and I
paint
have skilled
boots.
jockey, so
So you do remove it. Yes, you do.
Fair enough. No,
Um,
they're very nifty for just helping you move, but they're not a jetpack replacement.
yeah.
Like I
Uh,
said, they're Cat Bane's little
Yeah.
thrusters he slaps on his feet.
Yeah. So,
so
is it okay if I borrow these, Vaughn, if you're not taking them?
Go
I
nuts. If
just
you
have
want to
a
use
good
them
feeling.
more, you only got 3 rounds of flight technically with them, or 3 uses.
What's a round? Sorry, in character joke.
yeah. So
I will be bringing Mandantari Crystal lightsaber with me to maybe help me focus on the light side more so I don't go crazy.
okay. All right. So you guys are flying up.
Does their hangar big enough for us to fit in, or do we have to kind of get on and then jump on?
Have you ever seen the medical bay? Space stations from the Clone Wars.
Oh, those
Yeah.
things are huge.
So you guys will be.
Let's see, what else am I leaving behind?
You guys are doing one of these.
Okay.
Fair enough. Oh, heads up, I will have 4 phase knives on me though, so the worst part is it's 2 throwing and 2 in the boots. Literally, they are boot knives, and I will kick you with them.
Wait, are they the ones in your rocket boots?
I assumed the
That's
rocket
a good
boots were
point.
just like the thrusters on the side.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just wanted to give you shit.
No, that's fair. It's like they're called rocket boots, but it's like it's literally
It's
you see a guy use
the
them.
thruster on the side of his foot. Yeah. All right. Jazz ends up taking your blasters, Om'pac, but he's mostly just carrying
That's
them
fine.
for you because he can really only use like one of them at a time.
Look,
That's
just
fine.
I think I still have the stats for that ridiculous wrist-mounted blaster if he wants to use it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
What? It's got a hair trigger and everything, Jazz.
Yeah, no, I'm better with heavy weapons. That's why I have a carbine, but I'll carry the blasters anyway. We
I think we're equipped. Let's roll.
prepared to do this? Yeah. You guys haven't seen Jazz has like his communications backpack that he hasn't worn since you guys first met him.
Cool.
Man, that thing. Oh,
He's bringing out the
I
gooful.
had some memories.
Yeah, just a couple of extra security spikes and whatever else we might need. Little
Yeah.
handheld communicator, just computer. Just anyway, can we go, please, before I lose
Yep.
all
Yep.
of my willingness?
It's like we're right at the door portal. It's about to open.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
yes,
just
Jazz,
like,
we're trying
do we
to.
just go?
It's okay. Yes, Jazz, I want to hit the button. Stop saying things. Jazz, look at me. It's going to be okay. It's not going to be great.
Is
It's
it?
going to be okay.
Because the one
Okay.
thing you have ever told me is we have a Mandalorian, and right now we don't have a Mandalorian.
We got 2 people in Mandalorian esque armor. Does that count?
Let me put it this way.
No.
I'm going to say this right now and one time. The Mandalorian trusts us. So we should trust ourselves. You are not on this team because you are some kind of superpowered, superhuman Mandalorian. You're on this team because you're good with computers and you know what you're fucking doing. Okay? It's not going to be great, but we will be okay.
Make a leadership roll.
Sorry, and while he rolls for that, I am going to quote a very famous anime.
Man, I'm gonna miss him.
Don't
Ah,
believe the
crap.
Mandalorian that believes in.
Yeah, no. What's the difficulty here?
Glad I'm
Believe in
not
the
the only one
Mandalorian that
who
believes
saw
in you.
that. Difficulty is a 3.
Shit. Okay.
It,
Oh
it's
no!
it's kind of hard. You guys know what you're walking into is essentially a death trap, so it's a little hard to convince him that everything's gonna be okay.
You know what?
It's 2 ability points to boot. So, oh god, this is too close to reality for me.
You can I give him a hand like I just stand next to Jazz, give him a side hug, and go like, "We got this."
Success and 4 threats.
Yeah, you can help him. Uh, do you have a better whatever?
I just made a success. I'm taking a success.
Okay. Um, you Jazz seems a little more calmed down. You, on the other hand, start to realize the enormity of what you're about to try to do.
Yeah, no shit. I am
Should I make
literally
a,
putting it all on this plan, and even I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody knows. This is all out of character, by the way. Nobody fucking knows. But I need to make a roll to not shit my pants right now.
I was gonna say I'm gonna make both of you guys roll a fear check. Jazz is okay because he has been lied to. Um,
I did not lie to him. I told him what I know will happen.
You
And I
told
didn't
him
say great. In fact, I said the opposite of great. It's not going to be great. Whatever happens, it's going to be messy.
you told him a pleasant lie.
Difficulty, and can I get a bonus because I know what I'm about to do?
Uh,
Actually, if anything, I think that'd be more negative.
That's fair.
so it's gonna start at 4, and it's gonna go upgraded twice. Whatever you guys do to that is what you do to it.
What can I roll against fear really quickly? Is that just cool?
Um.
Or is it discipline?
Um. Why does it not just fucking say discipline or cool? You can use either.
Sweet, that's a discipline for me.
It's like it's 3 yellow and a green with discipline, but it's 5 green with. I'll do this. I'll do discipline,
Uh,
and I counter leadership myself. Just like you got this. Mm.
You said it was 4?
Upgraded
Or
twice.
upgraded twice.
So it should be 2 purple, 2 red.
Hey, I actually did
I
it.
believe
Holy
in the
shit.
Mandalorian that believes in me. How the fuck did that work?
Okay.
I had much worse odds than you, and I got 2 successes and 4 threats.
I'm going to recover a strain because I motivated myself. With that one advantage.
Okay. Yeah, let me see here because I think there are. Yeah. So, Vanna, you can add a blue die, to your next check whenever you want to do so.
Cool.
Om'pac,
Yeah.
you will suffer 1 strain, and
Okay.
the first time you are in combat, you will be staggered for the first round.
Okay.
You're so on edge, you will kind of like overreact, essentially. So you're just really antsy right now.
I'm still trying to calm myself down a little bit this whole time is basically what I'm hearing.
Ooh,
Which
that-
results mechanically in the staggered for the first round.
Heads up, I only got 1 melee defense right now.
Okay.
Sorry, the other 2 lightsabers are the heavy melee weapons. This is the offhanded blade.
Okay. So the bee comes with you, her walking cane in hand. You guys start walking off into the vessel. As it opens and you guys start walking in, you can immediately tell the air is kind of stale. It hasn't really been cycled all that often. there are a number of like service and loading droids that are just kind of laying on the floor. They look like they just at some point during the years shut off and just kind of fell over during their service. Ahead of you is a large hangar door.
Okay, so let's be real sneaky about this.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, both of you, at a difficulty 2 right now.
I think I add a blue to that, but sleight of mind. Sleight of mind. Okay, that is. I add a.
You add a blue die to anything trying to perceive you with the Force.
Or just like in general, it's the. It comes from Sentinel Sentry, so it's that. Oh, I add all tools. Yeah, with the source, you're right. So, do you want me to add it or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Oh shit! I apparently put a level in stealth once. Jesus, Matt.
I'm naturally good at stealth. I don't even have anything in there. Just full honesty.
Yeah, I mean, I got a 5 cool just from having 5 presents.
Yeah. So you guys are stealthing down the way. Libby is moving just as silently. She's right behind you. Getting into the main corridor of this station. You can see that it's set up in tiers, so you can actually look over and see that there's like a tier below you and another one below that and another one below that. There is kind of what looks like a fast tram station that goes on the inside of the ring. Uh, think of it like elevators that go sideways. Um, they are currently shut down and not like you don't see any of them. But looking to your left, you see just more of the same hallway. There are what look like simulated plants, some of them holographic, and most of them flickering off and on, um, dying to just the like lack of power and the fact that they've been on for so long without like interruption. Again, discarded droids in various states of labor. To your right, you know, is the way towards at least one of the command centers. Very similar aspect.
Okay, before we head out, I am going to try to do that far side to.
I should say there are also like you guys have been on Nar Shaddaa, you guys have been on Coruscant. You know how there are like stalls that are built like set into the building and like infrastructure of things. It's essentially the very same thing. There are various stalls, so a lot of them look like they are houses or like the small apartment areas or like little droid recharge stations or things like that. Um, it seems like a strange mockery of civilized life in the fact that you don't see any people here. This is all built for droids.
That's not good. I'm going to try to locate that plant now that I'm on this station.
Okay. I assume you
So,
rolled.
not yet.
Okay.
I was like, what should I roll? Like, sense, technically, or
What would you like to roll?
something? I know I want the second part to be far sight so I can put my eyes on it. I guess sense would be the best idea.
Sense would tell you potentially where. Yeah.
Yeah, just take advantage that I've felt it already. Okay, let's go.
Om'pac, if you would like to make a perception check, or you can do something else with your time.
I think I will make a perception check as well. Yeah.
Difficulty 3 with 2 black die.
Actually, no, I'm kidding.
Hey, if you do, you do.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay, I got activate and long range. So, not the greatest, but
I am getting every single threat I can today.
Um,
or can I use it as I activate it and then that other light sights to get like a how to describe this, like a sonar general direction on it?
okay. Um, so Vanna, being that you did feel its presence at one point, you were kind of in its presence for a moment in your vision. Um, it does seem to come from the right. Um, it very much seems like it is towards that rock. Um,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay, we're on the right track, guys.
Om'pac, as you are, I assume, looking around, keeping a visual and being alert. Um,
Occasionally trying to repeat the words that I just told to Jasp to myself
mhm,
with comms off.
mhm, mhm. Looking over the balcony at one point, you think you spot a rat ghoul climbing the walls near where like the elevator tram would be, um, and as you kind of look and then like turn around to let people know about it and turn back, it's gone. It didn't see you, but it was stalking around.
And just gently turn on the comms in my helmet and kind of whisper, say to everybody, guys, spotted something. I don't think it spotted us yet.
We're on the right track. I think it's in the rock, so let's keep moving.
Okay. By the way, I'm playing the Payday 2 stealth soundtrack right now. Very good for what's going on.
Um, all right. Is there anything you guys want to stop, look at, do? There are various stalls or alcoves. Uh,
I think as
droids
we're walking
unpowered.
by, I'll just do a vigilance roll, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. Put it at a difficulty 2.
Yeah, just if I see something catch my eye as we're walking by, because...
I'm going to make another perception check as well. And I'm going to encourage, if we see a computer, I'm going to encourage Jazz to just kind of take a poke into it real quick, if he can.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Blue die. And just 2
Is
difficulty?
it,
Mm-hmm.
will it be too difficulty for me as well?
Mm-hmm.
Any black die?
Mm-mm.
Jesus. And I'll use those 6 advantages to... And most of that... No, it's an even split. Use those 6 advantages to... I don't know. Just something really sticks out.
Okay. Notice a really important detail about something.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause that's...
Om'pac looking around. I mean, this looks like any other station you've been on. Hell, honestly, it looks kind of like the Athorian capital station you were on. There's not much difference, and that kind of makes sense. It was built by them, right?
God damn it, I could have added...
Yeah.
Could have
Um,
added Farsight to that.
Vanna looking around. Um, you do notice like some telltale scratch and claw marks of rat ghouls climbing all over the place. So they've clearly been through here at least once. Um, maybe they're still here. You're not seeing any. Um, having the fact that Om'pac mentioned that he wanted Jazz to look at a computer station, you do notice an information kiosk that looks to still be powered.
I pointed out, I don't say anything, but I'm just like...
Just a silent nod from Ompak. Look at Jazz.
Yeah, same thing. Is there anything specific that you wanted him to look for, or just?
Yes, maybe a mission statement?
The mission statement, maybe camera access if possible. I know that'd be a little more difficult, so I'm not going to say guaranteed, especially if it'll set off some alarms. Just anything safe that won't trip anything.
Jazz will suffer a strain. Okay. I've got local cams. Mostly it's just trained on the tram. This is plural. There's like 3 of them. One per floor, I think. At least on this side that are controlled. I assume there's probably 3 on the other side.
Are there any raccoons?
None that I can see. But that doesn't mean they're not here.
I saw one. Yeah, they're here. They're probably prowling around vents and stuff. I just wanted to check if they sent any of the heavy hitters.
Oh god, I don't like that.
Hey, we can handle the small guys.
Yeah. Okay. You guys can also ask one additional question if there's something you would like to know. Keep in mind that if the kiosk can't have access to it, I won't tell you anything. But
I think we were looking for if this. It's an information kiosk. What is this station's purpose?
okay. So yeah, there's the cover letter of it's a mining station, duh. But its main priority is to operate and basically just maintain the prison level.
Gotcha.
Prison level. Are we assuming that's the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Based on everything, there are not to be organics on board the vessel at any point in time for any length of time. Any dealings or drop-offs are meant to be handled remotely or via droid. Yeah, I don't even think we're supposed to be on here. Like, life support's more of just a...
Cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move.
Again, I ask, is there anything else you guys want to keep on the lookout or want to do specifically as you move through the this particular floor?
Let's just keep a lookout for whatever defenses this place had.
If you're focused on the defenses, I'll focus on any raccoons.
Go ahead and make your checks for me.
It's difficulty
will-
2 still?
Yeah, it'll be difficulty 2. It will be 2 black dice as well.
Cool. I will remember to add Farsight this time.
Do it.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 purple, 2 black.
What the fuck?
Fox afraid, man. The dice can sense it.
The dice can't sense it. 4 successes, 4 advantage, and I will just add 2 more successes, I guess.
Okay.
Or hang on. Nah, that doesn't matter. Can I use those advantages to recover strain?
You can, yeah.
Cool. So I'll make that a 5-5 split instead.
Om'pac at one point, as you guys are walking, you essentially end up like kicking a robot, because you were
Shit.
like looking around, and it does freak you out. You could have swore you heard something, but as you guys kind of stay there for a silent second to like confirm if you actually heard something, you don't hear anything else in like the quiet. Vanna,
Yo.
looking at the walls and the stalls and just kind of like noticing the patterns, it's beginning to remind you of a prison, um, more and more. Every room looks like it could be a cell. In between those, there are like security checkpoints, big overarching doorway paths that um, look like they could be locked down at any point in time. There are big areas that look like they could be shutters. It looks like this thing could, at a moment's notice, be shut down very quickly, or at least very thoroughly.
Okay, that gives us some options. It's more about just locking everything down, kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it's shutter bays, doors, everything closes.
Right. Do not get trapped in here.
Yeah. So, guys eventually come to. It looks kind of like a giant for our modern day times, like an office building built into this thing. It goes all the way to the bottom, all the way to the top. You can see what look like control panels in some of the rooms, office space in some of the others. Uh, there's a large security door in front of you.
Locked.
Does look like it's locked, or at the very least, it is just unpowered.
Alrighty, Jazz, do your thing. And I'll be right back. Just gotta grab something.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's unpowered, so I'm gonna pull out my little generator, and I'm just gonna hook that up before I do anything stupid. You see him? He pulls out like a. It looks like a lantern, like an accordion lantern or something that he just kind of pulls and folds out and sets down and pulls out a cable, attaches it to the door. The console on the door lights up. He begins to plug into that, try to hack it.
Take your time, Jazz.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, since we have the door in front of us, I'm just going to be full on squat down,
Mhm.
rifle at the ready sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not like full ready, but pointed down in hands.
Yeah. No. Do you want to make a check or anything, or do anything, or just vigilance, or?
Yeah, let's make a vigilance check.
Yeah, go for it. 2 and 2.
All right, let's hope this one's fucking better. My rolls tonight have been utter crap. Yeah.
How would you like to spend your advantage in triumph?
I is back.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Okay. You want to know what? We've got plenty. I'm going to re-roll this one.
Okay.
I had to take a moment to think about it, but 2 failures on a vigilance when we really need it. I can't accept that anymore. Oh, come on, man. Okay, look. Can I use my luck?
Sure.
Thank you. I already spent the destiny point on it.
Okay.
Oh God.
I'm not spending any more tonight. At least we still have 3 left.
Do you need my help to alter these, or?
Yeah, if
we
that's
only
okay.
got one
Yeah,
left.
What do you need? What do you need?
Can I wait? What? No, hang on. I gotta deal with this. What the hell are these 2 up here then?
Not a part of the pool. We only had 5.
They were part of the pool.
Oh, there.
Oates rolled them, so
Oh, phew.
they are a part of the pool.
Yeah, no. If it was that, I would have just like, okay, I'm accepting the reroll. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Yeah, I'd like to transform this one to 2 successes, please. Thank you. And I think I can do it one more time. Hang on.
I think you can alter, multiple dice.
So I got scared for a minute there.
Yes, give me all the dark side dice.
Yeah, and then let's connect a player's brain to something.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great. I'm not leaving you. Look, if this doesn't work, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just accepting that my rolls are shit tonight.
Good, except the shit side.
Yeah, I can do it one more time. Let's transform this one into triumph.
Ugh.
Sweet. Okay.
So again, what would you like to do with that? Go ahead and take 2 strain. What would you like to do with your triumphs? What you do notice is there's a small pack of about 3 of them. They're the sniping variant that leap a lot.
God damn it.
Look a lot like lictors from Resident Evil.
Okay. For the first triumph, can I get any strain back from that?
You can use that to do that. Yeah, I'll give you 2 strain for 1 triumph.
Thank you. For the second strain, or for the second triumph, would I be able to negate the effect of that shaken for the first round of combat?
Sure.
Excellent, because I have a feeling we're going to get there real fast. Just seeing those things, it's like all the professionalism snaps back into Om'pac. It's like, right,
For the moment, they don't seem to have noticed you. Um,
enemy spotted.
they are
Jazz, take your
uh,
time. I've got your back.
they are at the equivalent of extreme range, but they are just kind of like meandering about. They seem to be like tasting the air, trying to uh, look around themselves. Jazz is gonna try again. Um, so, Jazz does get the door to open. It does make some noise, but it's not like a long. It's more like a sudden like, and then it opens and splits apart. Um, the creatures do notice. What do you guys want to do? They haven't necessarily noticed you, but they heard the noise.
Move briskly but quietly.
Make a stealth roll. Uh,
Does Jazz clean up very fast and kind of get in alongside Vanna?
he just kind of pulls out the generator and just picks it up with him. He's basically got his computer in one hand and the small generator in the other. So he can move quickly enough.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll move along with the group. What's the difficulty roll for the stealth?
This is going to be a 3 with 1 black die.
I am real surprised I did that.
So you guys get in.
Threat City here today.
They do notice you and they begin to charge. Um, Jazz has 1 round to try to close this door before they're at least within shooting range. So potentially more turns if you guys can hold them off. Basically, like flips the corner. Yeah, damn Jazz. Flips the corner, sets his shit down, plugs his computer back in, and immediately closes the door. And you can hear, just as he does so, a bunch of like bone spurs and whatnot riddle the door. They don't pierce, but you can hear them impact.
So the door is closed now?
Door's
or
closed.
Okay, is that the triumph?
Yeah.
Awesome.
His success was basically turning around, plugging in, and like getting into everything, and then he was just like, "And close now." Just close now. Well, I guess it's a good thing Ratghoul don't know how to use comms.
I am not going to tell him.
Right? Ratghouls don't know how to use comms.
I don't think Vanna actually said that out loud, and I think Goldbug's gonna be like, I'm not gonna tell him either.
Guys, that's not cool.
Nope, they can't use comms.
Why are you being?
I mean, no, they can't use comms.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. He just like he just puts his generator away and folds his computer and puts it back.
Jazz, it's gonna be okay.
Move briskly.
Yep.
All right. In front of you is very much like the front, like the first floor of an office building of a large company. There's basically like a help desk. There's a droid that's one of those installed like into the seat droids that's behind it. It's slumped over on top of the desk. The lights are mostly out in this area, with the exception of like a safety light that's on the stairs.
Okay. Flick on whatever lights we have, people.
Does anyone have a flashlight?
Technically, but it's kind of loud.
I'm checking. I don't think I do.
I'm assuming Jazz had a torch.
I have a small one, and he like clicks it on. It's one of those like vertical hold torches that you can put and like fit in a backpack strap. Um, puts it on, turns it on. You see Libby just kind of like wave her hand, and a small thing of stars seems to like float around you guys, illuminating your way in kind of a green yellowish light.
Okay, that's 3 light side, and
Think like if you could do dancing lights from D&D, but like with like 40 small like firefly lights.
Huh.
and I hate to say it, I'm activating my torch technically, but that is literally...
It's a lightsaber.
No, that is me literally making my eyeballs see in the dark for... 1, 2... Is there only 2 durations? I just gotta see if I can buy this multiple times.
Hmm.
Crap, where did it go? I'm just trying to figure out where Farsight was again. That's not it. That's not it. Let's manipulate. Damn it, which book is Farsight in? I'm sorry. Oh, found it. Duration. There's multiples. You can buy it that many times, right?
I believe there's multiples. You buy it once and get the result from the multiples.
Yeah, that's what the base does, but I was wondering if I could technically activate the other duration.
I believe if you activate one duration, you get all
It
of the
technically also
durations.
of them. Yeah.
You'll have to read the
Yeah,
actual breakdown of it.
that's what I was looking at earlier. I'm not seeing it say that I can do that, so yeah, I got night vision for 3 minutes.
Okay. This is Farsight.
Yeah. You may spend a force point to ignore the effects of darkness or blindness and see normally at up to medium range for the remainder of the round or 1 minute.
Yeah, this says spend a force point to increase duration by number of rounds or minutes equal to duration upgrades purchased. So if you have
Yeah.
multiple purchases of that, you spend 1 point and get up to
Yeah,
that many minutes of duration.
I got 3 minutes.
Okay. Excuse me.
A real easy power to activate. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to roll it every 3 minutes.
So yeah, looking around, a lot of discarded droids. Uh, not a lot of anything else. I say discarded, but they're basically just droids that have lost power, fallen over, like in the middle of working, they just slumped over.
Bump that up to long range so I can see normally.
Okay.
I had 3 points.
Yeah.
Could only spend 2.
Yeah, between Libby and Jazz and Vanna yourself, you guys can move around as if not in darkness or blinded. I assume you guys begin to work your way up.
Yes.
Uh,
Trying to figure out what Jazz brings to the table in total darkness.
a flashlight.
But he didn't.
He
Oh, my
did.
bad. Om'pac.
Oh.
Just we're all looking at Om'pac going like,
He hides. That's his thing. He hides. He stays in the darkness. He embraces it. Wraps it around it.
I am the night. I am the darkness. I am the bad bothan.
Om'pac can't see.
I am the buff man. All right.
Once I fell down a well and I found a bunch of bothans. Even though I was a bothan, they scared me. So I took up their name. Bothans have dark vision, right? I don't think they do.
I don't know if anyone has dark vision in Star Wars.
Mayor Lucas, I don't know.
That's not
I
fair.
actually
They
think-
see through the Force.
You
I
know
think
what? I'll do that.
canonically-
I turned my part of my vision to looking through the Force. There we go.
Okay.
I think technically there are a couple species that do canonically.
Probably.
I don't remember who.
It's fine. Yeah. Moving upwards, it's a bunch of cubicle spaces. Droids who seem to be working on, or were working on something. You see a large security door to your side. It is locked down, and it seems to head towards the stone, the big rock. The big rock.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a
Big
quick
rock.
sense to do what I did earlier too. One, two, three, four, 5 light sites. So yeah, for a what I called earlier, sonar ping.
It is definitely like towards the rock and then down, probably in the depths of this rock.
Yeah, so like the dead center middle, kind of probably.
Yeah.
Have we seen the control center yet for?
You know it's about a floor above you.
Okay.
So you guys are getting close. I'm not gonna fuss around with it. I just wanted to let you know that you can see the security door. It's locked shut. Again, looks unpowered. So
Oh, while Jazz gets himself ready to open that, I was like, Jazz, I've been looking around. This place is more meant to be locked down than anything else for defenses, so if need be, we can lock rat ghouls out of a large area.
okay. What does that mean for us trying to escape?
We can control which way they go.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll see if I
No,
can set
sorry,
up.
I meant to mention that earlier.
No, it's fine. To be honest, it's kind of like nice and quiet in here, and like out there, it's like a little more spooky because like it echoes a little bit. I'm glad we talked in here and not out there. I would have freaked out more. Yeah, no. I'll see if I can set up like a waterfall cascade system or something. It'll lock them down as we, like one by one after the other, and then that way we can hopefully time it and run like hell. You know? Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he like starts heading upstairs.
I'll follow him up.
Up here, it looks very similar to the bridge of a large command ship. However, it's in both directions, angled one inward and then angled the one outward. So when you come up in the center. Think if like someone took the bridge of a Star Destroyer and like just duplicated it and just rotated it 180 degrees and connected it together.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay, everything in here looks dead. Super great, super great. I'm gonna go start fucking with things. You
That's
see
the spirit.
Libby just kind of walks over to a chair that doesn't look to be it's not occupied. It's one of the few chairs that isn't in like a droid isn't installed in it, and she just sits down.
Okay, and I am gonna do the traditional Jedi kneel and start. Since we're a lot closer, I'm actually gonna start trying to zero in on it.
Sure.
If I may, is this a point where we should take off your weapons?
I
Not
only
not
have
the whole shebang. Just take
I
the
only have
weapons.
literally one lightsaber on me, and I might need that.
Okay.
Cool. Got a 3.
Okay. And this was a sense check, or
Yeah,
what
this
was
was a
this?
proper sense to try to like. What's that? Activate. Got the range up to long.
Anything else?
Uh, nah. Sense really doesn't give you much.
No, that's all right.
I guess I read Jazz's thoughts because he's close enough, I guess.
He seems to be running through, like literally writing line for line a code to um, hijack the security system and waterfall it closed. Um, you do get a sense that yeah, he's scared. That's evident. Um, but I mean, he's been in firefights, but like he's trying to counsel himself. He's been in firefights. He's gone against the Empire for years. This is nothing new, right?
It's not a murder plan.
It's not a murder planet. I don't know what you're talking about. This isn't a suicide mission.
If he's close enough, I'll put my arm on his shoulder and just say, "Relax. We got this. We have a plan. We have backups, and we have backups for our backups."
Wait, isn't our backup plan like close everything down and hope we don't have to kill you? And our other backup plan is just run.
I
Like
mean, I thought that was the backup plan. I thought the backup was overpressurize the life support and blow it up.
that's a good plan C. He goes back to trying to turn everything on.
Just look over at Om'pac and just give a thumbs up, like,
Just a small kind of like face touch from Om'pac.
helmet touch.
Yeah, a bit like a face palm, but it's more composed, shall we say?
Okay, guys. So I have good news, I have bad news, and I have news. What do you want to know?
I'll let you pick.
Let's take the regular news first.
Uh, well, the systems are all intact.
That's
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
What's the good news?
Uh, pretty much everything that we can want to do, we can do. We can move the air support around. We can lock stuff down. There's already a waterfall program situated here.
Makes sense.
All right. The bad news better be that Gint is here and demanding payment, but what's the bad news?
The power generator isn't hooked up, and it's inside the big rock.
That's a design flaw.
Yeah.
I imagine it was kind of a last ditch.
I mean, I kind of
The
get it.
galaxy better be in trouble kind of thing.
It's the thickest part of the station.
Yeah. I don't know entirely what happens. The best I'm getting is that it's just not returning any electricity, which means it could be anything from someone just didn't plug it in to mechanical failure to the cord's been cut. I literally don't know from here. Um,
So we need to go in there. Do you know where it is?
yeah, it's actually not too far in. You can head there first if you want.
Or does he got a map?
Uh, he like pulls a map off of the thing and just puts it on a data slate and hands it to you.
Cool. He doesn't need to do that. I'm just glancing at it and activating Farsight so I can see it.
Okay. You
Uh,
you go through, moving through walls, moving through the rock moving through everything, basically just no clipping your perception through everything. You come to it and you can see, yeah, there's a reactor. It is functioning as you kind of shift your attention to the.
Yeah, I got the range to do it. I activated it, and can't.
Hey Sean, hit G for me.
Oh, sorry. Did I?
Yeah.
Yep.
My bad. I think it's T for. It's C for me.
There you go.
So it's right next to Alt, and I keep fat
Nope,
fingering it.
it's all good.
Yeah, I got.
It's almost kind of an effect that you're like, oh, I'm doing this vision thing, so let me just double voice for a minute.
Actually, no. Yeah, that would be fun in the Force.
And I'll activate the. Oh, this is a tough one. Do I want to see very detailed information on it, or see through one single object at medium range? You know what? I'll go for more of the microscopic details on the generator.
It looks like one of the cables basically burst, as opposed to it being slashed or cut or something. It looks like there was an overload or a surge of some kind, and one of the cables has been kind of just burst and tore open.
Okay, I think I got it, Jazz. The generator's running.
Oh, great, good, cool, awesome, amazing.
Found the cable. It looks like it just bursted. Overload by the looks of it.
Okay.
That's all I can see.
I mean, that's more than what this computer can tell me, which is damn sight better than what I knew 5 seconds ago.
Anything else you need me to look for before this ends?
No.
Do you need the generator make and model?
No. I have that here. What we need is a replacement cable, which honestly might be literally in the same room. But it has to be a manual repair. It's really easy to do. If you guys want to do it, but you do have to. Someone has to go in there.
I'm just going to look over at Vanna.
It's your call, my dude. Either I can go in. Well, no, I probably shouldn't.
You should probably both go if you're gonna. Oh wait, well there's
Yeah.
the plan. Yeah, that's right.
The plant's probably in there, but that's the point, to make contact with the plant.
Well.
My vision ended.
Okay. There is. I can still get. Basically, I can get tertiary readings from the other station. The other station still sees power going to somewhere down below, into the rock. So wherever Mr. Sunshine is,
He's further down.
Yeah. Yeah. Going to the power station and coming back.
Shouldn't be an issue.
Shouldn't. Keep in mind, this. I don't know where the Rakul are, because this doesn't tell me jack shit about Rakul.
Oh,
Jazz, hand me your flashlight. I'm going in.
I will come with you.
Takes his flashlight, hands it to you.
You need to stay with Libby.
I'll take Theron with you then.
I'll accept that. Keep Jazz safe, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Deep breath, look at Saren, nod, and begin moving.
He puts on a rather intimidating face mask. Clicks on.
Okay, I start clearing stuff out of the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Has two of my phase knives to the loose ones to Jazz. Get into that Jedi kneel and just ready myself.
Okay. You see Libby kind of stand up, and she starts walking around you, and she kind of reaches into a pouch, pulling out this gourd, And she dips her hand in and then starts drawing symbols on the floor around you in a circle.
Okay, and if these two don't freak out, I'm gonna hold my lightsaber in my hands and focus on that Dantari crystal.
Om'pac,
Yep.
what are you doing? You do
Keeping
see
it
that
low and slow.
the security door, like as you approach, kind of unlocks and slightly opens. Jazz in your head's just like, door's open.
Appreciate the assist. I'm going to look around the corner and kind of see what's in there as much as I can.
So this, picture it like it's kind of the in between, the mud room between the rock and the station. It's just kind of like a big TSA flat open area. Um, like probably should be guards posted here if this is really a prison or anything like that, but um, just your security door leading into the office building, another door on the other side leading into the rock.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd
I'm
like
going to
to do other than that?
just kind of push it open if there's no sign of Rackle.
Yeah, you do not see any sign of Rackle.
Excellent. Oh, can I have taken, before I went off, can I take one of the blasters from Jazz, considering the position we might get ourselves into?
Yeah, it's your blaster.
Cool.
He was just being a
I-
gun
he-
caddy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm only taking one so that way he has something too that's a little stronger.
Yeah, he has his carbine. He's not particularly great with light weapons, but he'll make do.
Hey, look, something that can explode is great. So, anyways, okay, move into the room. Pop the previous door closed, because if it's anything like a prison, that means it's going to be need to cycle, right?
Potentially.
Okay. Awesome. Um, get that cycle going. Any points of entry for the Rackle? Any like ventilation?
There are a few large vents on the office side door, and then on the rock there are like some small rock tunnels. But in terms of where you saw them last, there's actually a very large plane of glass that separates you from the tram system. You can actually see one of the trams is just sitting there, empty, devoid of any motion or anything.
Okay. Let's see here. The tram would be the fastest way to get to the station, right?
It seems to be the fastest way to like move around the entire space station. Is you would essentially get in it and then it would just spin around to one side. Um, I want to try
How
to think
far
of a
away
good
is
way
this
to explain
power
it.
station?
Uh,
It's like the is it like the
Space
Warthog run?
roundabout.
Okay.
um, think of it like if someone had three or four layers of like spinning discs, um, and it's an elevator that goes to the side,
Uh
so left and right only. Um, so you would get on it, it would spin you around, you would end at one of the other stations, you could get off, walk the rest of the way.
is the power station close by that riding the tram is sensible?
Uh, Riding the tram
Not
for
sensible.
you, yeah, it's the power station is in the rock. You're like maybe 5 rooms from it based on the map.
Okay. Okay. Um all right. I'm just gonna start proceeding towards it according to Vanna's instructions as best I can. On foot.
Okay.
With Saren.
Yep, he's following right behind. Vanna, what are you doing?
Just readying myself.
Okay.
Does Libby seem to be ready?
Yeah, she's walked around. She's put down symbols. None of them that you recognize. Um, she just kind of looks at you and just like shrugs, like, you know this is
You're...
crazy.
I do. Okay. So I got a good guess at where it is, right?
It's in the rock. It's probably at lower end of the rock.
Okay. So Did Jazz's map have more details on that, or
It doesn't show anything in the
anywhere?
rock beside like that's where the power station is, and like it connects through. There's a lot of like um storage and thing in the rock, but to where it should be the prison, there's just no information.
All right. I guess I'm gonna try to reach out to it.
Make a discipline check at a difficulty 4, upgraded twice.
Oof. Roll the force die with it.
Of course, you can roll your force die with it.
Cool. I think I lost one of my. Wow, that is. Got it. Just like, oh, one into the table, and all of a sudden I'm just seeing it, no clipping through everything, going like,
This is why I do the DuckTales check.
2 red, 2 purple.
Mhm.
Okay. Let me just move the force die around the ring so I can roll that separately. Ooh. Now I just gotta roll the force die. No, get out of there, red die.
Hey.
Make it 0 failures and 2 advantages. Guess I'll just start trying to lock onto it a bit better.
Yeah. I'll say you can get a blue die for your next check as you like try to extend yourself into the hallways of this cavernous asteroid.
I will use those 2 advantage. Yeah, for the blue die. We'll say that. Cool. Want me to roll again or wait?
If you go ahead and make the next roll. We'll go to Om'pac here for a sec. Pushing through the doorway, coming in, you're in a small kind of like airlock space. There are some airlock suits. Honestly, they don't look like they've ever been touched or used. They look very old, and they're just spacesuits. They're not anything amazing or any kind of armor or anything like that. Saren kind of looks at them and is just like, "Do you think that we'll need these?"
Does Saren have a sealed suit? Because I know I do.
He does.
I don't think we'll need them.
Proceeds to walk up to the next door and like
Let's put them on just in case. Well, hang on. What? Out of character question. Would this replace my current armor if I put it on, or could I put it on over the armor?
It's bulky enough that you could put it on over your armor. However, it would impose deficits to you. But it would be an extra air supply as long as it doesn't get ruptured. Essentially, it is not armored. It would only be extra air.
Yeah, let's just continue on.
You see Saren, he has his lightsaber out, not on, but out. As he stacks up on the door.
We're doing this very tactical.
So
I
far,
know how exposed we are.
Yeah.
This is just the alien scene with the fucking Marines right now.
They're coming through the walls.
Boop,
They're coming through the goddamn walls.
boop.
Yeah. Opening the door. It's very much what a mine would be in an asteroid. There are lights hung up, braces every like 15 feet, all rock wall around you. Some of the lights flicker on, and some of them just flicker and basically pop out of existence. So
Okay. How long until the power station?
you basically have this. You've gone through one. This is essentially another room. You have one room between you and the power station room.
And then can I make a perception check for any rat ghoul signs?
Go for it.
Difficulty, please.
So Rackle signs, we're gonna say 3. and that's it. One of your
Yeah,
dice is floating.
this includes any rat ghoul.
That one was
I'm
just,
looking
like,
for rat
floating
ghoul signs.
backwards.
There's a little one in front of you.
Hi, I'm a Raku, and this is my sign.
It's called death.
It's called murder. I now want to see, like, you know how they have the warning signs for, like, poison and flame and shit like that. I want to see the Raku warning sign. There may be Raku here.
One success and 2 fucking threats.
Looking around, you do see some claw marks. You also see, like, it's a lot of footprints that have been worn in over time. A lot of robotic footprints, a lot of things like that. You do see some scratches and claw marks on the walls and things like that. As you get deeper in and you start moving through that next room, you see boot prints that are clearly of someone who was here not too long ago.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna quietly calm the group. I'm just gonna calm Jazz and say, like, be on the lookout. There may be somebody who is a third party here. Actually, before I do that, how long ago does it look like? Does it look like it was, like, fairly recent, like within the last 24 hours, or does it look before 24 hours?
Less than 24 hours. I don't know how you would tell that
Yep.
from dirt, but
It gets smoothed over with time, so it just depends on how sharp it is.
yeah,
On, like,
it's
the boot prints.
yeah, as opposed to the ones that are, like, worn in and, like, have become a small rut in the floor, like a divot and things like that.
Yeah, like,
These are fresher. These are um
yeah, definitely gonna calm Jazz that we have a potential third party here.
who the fuck would come to this godforsaken bullshit station? This is just death. This is death. This is who comes here? Why are we here? I don't like any of this.
Jazz,
What?
they're retards, okay?
That doesn't make it better.
Stay calm. We're about to the power station, okay?
Good. Vanna's doing Vanna
Yep.
things.
Space witchery. I know.
Yep. All right. Vanna, what did you get?
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
I will roll.
Yeah.
Well, I got 2 light side, and so that's a success and 2 triumphs.
Do you have anything in mind for your tribes?
To not get mind fucked.
Okay. You successfully do not get mind fucked.
Hey.
The other thing you get while you are trying to extend your consciousness into these tunnels, you can feel Om'pac, and you can feel Saren, you can feel Libby, a handful of Rakghouls scattering about. You don't have, like, exact locations. It's just kind of like that prick on the back of your neck where your hair rises up that you can kind of feel them in various directions. And then you are it's a lot like the Cerebro scene from X-Men, which is a very dated reference, but
Oh no, I got it.
Kind of just walking through a space, you see the Pirate Queen.
She walking up on my plant boy.
She seems to be walking in a direction downward in the rock.
This goes off right. This is going to be so gratifying. I am just going to pass her then without trying to notify her that I am passing her.
Being that you noticed her with a triumph, she's not aware of your existing presence. She's just doing her own thing.
Alrighty, I
She's
keep
also
focusing.
not alone, but the visions of them are blurry and hard to see.
Gotcha. I will inform Jazz and Libby that the Pirate Queen is down below.
I don't like this plan anymore.
He can't see me smile because I'm wearing the full helmet. But
he,
it's like,
he didn't even turn to like look at you. He's just still tapping away on the computer trying to get more things set up, but he's just talking out loud or whispering out loud.
guys, just think of this. I'm gonna have, if this goes well, I'm gonna have a front row seat to watching her shit her pants.
Yes, let the monsters fight. It'll be great, but can we watch from like, I don't know, a sector away? A system? Behind a black hole?
Well, let's not do the black hole one, because that's currently where she is, but anyway.
The fuck? What? I'm not gonna. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I don't.
He
Wanna know.
knows about the
I
two
don't want to
stations,
know.
right?
I don't want to know right now. I don't want to think about it right now. Let me be ignorant for 5 minutes.
Fair enough.
Jazz compartmentalizes very well,
Or poorly, I can't tell.
or poorly. All right. Om'pac, make a stealth check for me.
I think he stepped away for a minute.
God damn it.
So that's why he hasn't said anything about the Pirate Queen being here.
That's fair. So, we'll get back to you once he gets back. In fact, if you want to take like a couple of seconds of break, we can just do that real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, what?
Tell Om'pac the Pirate Queen's here.
Sure, yeah, I'll let him know.
Yes, also call Matt back.
The fuck is Matt?
Ramirez, protect the Burger Town.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Ramirez, do everything.
Cut to Thorian having a very nice, long hyperspace flight.
He's just dead staring the other three Inquisitors.
No, I'm asleep, but they can't tell.
They're over there on the other side of the room. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Menacingly.
My arms crossed, leaning up against the wall.
No, not even leaning, just straight
standing.
straight standing.
I just lock my armor.
Mag boots to keep you upright.
You think he's gonna be like that during hyperspace? Man, I don't know. We're gonna come out and he's gonna go flying and hit the wall. $20. $20 what? $20 he hits the wall. I'll take that.
I'll punch his face into the wall.
All right, Vanna, if you would like, make another roll.
Oh. Roll. Well, I will get rid of those 2 threads.
Okay.
So 3 successes.
You are in a space with this entity. Everything seems kind of abstract. It's familiar, not familiar. It's kind of like being in a painting. It's strange.
This is great. I love it.
What?
Okay, I am in front of the entity, you two.
They don't hear that.
Shit.
What do you want?
To help you.
I don't need help.
Oh, trust me. Maybe not help, but to prevent you from being controlled by someone who
Can't control.
Fair enough. However, some idiots are coming to try that to you. And I guess they're gonna try the same trick the last people who imprisoned you here did. I am trying to stop that. I don't feel the mother in here, do I?
At the moment, no. This is entirely alien to you. It is the Force, but it is totally weird.
Does it feel similar to the tree at least?
In kind of a weird like reverse of it. Yeah.
Boy, I gotta make sure that that tree, chunk of tree did not grow into me after this.
Close. You are close.
I am. Others are closer. Welcome back, Matt.
Hey,
Jazz informs you that Vanna spied the uh, pirate queen.
on the cameras.
No, on yeah, sure, Vanna cam. I don't know what that.
Oh shit. All right.
And Mana's gone real quiet now.
Also, she's just kind of like I don't know, humming. It's weird.
Okay. It's space wizardry. Just keep an eye on her.
Yeah, Libby's doing that.
And I scream blood for the blood god. Skull for the skull thrones.
Skulls for the skull throne, blood
Oh-
for the blood god.
Oh God.
Corn
Jazz,
for the
You
corn
gotta listen to me very
flakes.
carefully. Okay? This is the warp at work. Don't ask how I know. Don't ask how I understand this. Just know
There's
that
a
you
big
gotta kill
purple
her right
button
now.
that says the Geller Field. What does that mean?
That means it better be on.
Ah! Anyway, I don't know why I always love shouting corn for the cornflakes. It just seems
they're
so.
in the corn!
Look, if it tickles you pink, then enjoy it, okay?
It does.
It's funny.
It does. Yeah. Matt, Om'pac, what are you doing?
Am I at the power junction now, or
You are just outside the room to the power generator.
okay?
So far, you haven't seen anything other than the occasional like noise or like rock being kicked. It's been spooky, eerie, silent.
Okay. When we come to that door,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have a stack up on there.
Mhm.
From there, I'm going to carefully try to get the door open without like putting myself in the space of the door. You know?
Yeah, you're gonna like grab it and pull it to the side, but to the side that you're on. You're not
Yeah,
gonna stand in the center of
exactly.
it. Yeah, okay.
Exactly. Because I have a feeling the fucking pirate queen's here.
I got a feeling.
She's here.
Oh my god, why do I have so many fucking notes?
Because you have a big and persistent world where things are constantly happening, and we truly appreciate the work and time and effort that you put into everything.
No, it's fine. Alright.
I still mean what I meant and said.
Appreciate it. So you stack up on the door. You open it. Inside, as you pull it open, you do see a group of Rakghoul, along with two of the jumpy things and one of the heavy brute variants. Uh, as you open the door, the loud noise of the generator fills the room, and like the tunnel behind you, they don't seem to have noticed based on the fact that the door and was being opened and because of the generator being on, they don't seem to register the noise. So, I'm gonna get you a small map.
Well, thank you. So the generator is currently on, and we wanted it on.
Mhm. Did want it on. Did not but it. The thing you see, another thing is the cable that connects from the power generator to your
Oh,
side
yeah. I remember now.
is burst open. Um, Literally, it looks like wires are just splayed everywhere. Let's see how I can draw things. Draw things! Alright. He's not that big. I'm gonna have to move the camera. Yeah, you guys haven't fought these things in a long time.
Has been a minute,
So,
but with just me and Saren, that's not odds I want to bet on. At least 1-on-1.
so. And I'll grab Saren. Tab over here. Shrink it down to size. And somewhere, there you are. I assume that's
Yes, I
roughly.
must be made small too.
I assume that's roughly where you were. So these big circles are like the power generators. There's a very small console right about there. I'm gonna put this in red. Why not? Cable. Oh, okay. Didn't want to do red. That's cool. Don't listen to me. Fucking thing. Go. Those are the big cables. I don't know. We're just doing a different color. Alright. That is about what you see.
Okay, I'm assuming the blue bit over here is the bit I need to connect.
Yes.
I'm also assuming it might be a mechanics check.
Yes. Uh, Jazz did inform you that it is a fairly simple repair. It mostly just needs to be patched. The issue is because it's electricity and not data, it just has to be connected. So most of what needs to happen is you just need to either replace the cable or put like a big metal patch in the way. That'll connect the two sides of things. You're not transferring
Okay.
data, you're just transferring power.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of how to play this because I don't. It's definitely going to make a noise. We are going to have to fucking book it once we connect it. And I'm not sure if I can stealth that good. Fuck it, I'll give it a try. Okay. How many of the Rakul are looking in the general vicinity of here?
Mostly just the like horde level minion dudes.
Okay.
They're probably your closest ones.
Okay.
This one seems to be more interested in looking this direction. This one's just kind of like crawling up the walls. This thing just seems to be standing here, just kind of guarding the location.
Okay.
In fact, he's more standard. He's more looking that direction.
Okay. Is there anything in this room I could use to my advantage, like explosive barrels? I know that's super video gamey, but explosive barrels or anything like that. Is that going to be a perception check?
You can make a perception check, or you can spend a force point to introduce them as a fact in the story.
I will make a perception check because we have 3 force points and I want to save all those for Fauna. I blew through mine.
Okay.
What's difficulty, please?
We're gonna say difficulty is a 3.
Come on.
There's actually just not a lot in here. This place has been kind of carved out. The most you can
That's fair.
see is that there is kind of a large stone here and a large stone just here. Just wasn't something you noticed on first glance. It wasn't particularly helpful.
Is it above or below?
It's just, it looks like it's a piece of hardened rock. It looks like it used as a natural support. They tried to cut through it, didn't work. They cut around it.
Oh, okay. So it's support. It runs the length.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if I should just kick it off. No. Stealth. All right. I'm going to try to hug the wall over here
So
and sneak on over to the repair area.
give me just a moment. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What is that? Okay. So this group of things begins to head in that direction. This begins to head this direction. This one just kind of moves over here a little bit. This one just kind of moves down here. Okay.
Good things, good things, good things, bad things. Bad things.
It's now on the roof, or on like the ceiling of the rock.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad. But yeah, I think if I'm going to make a move, this is the time to make a move.
What are you gonna do?
I want to stealth to the wall.
Next to the cabling.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely gonna make a stealth check. Difficulty is going to be a 3, upgraded once, because I'm an asshole.
Super big asshole. Would it be okay if I asked for 2 things? 1, a blue die because of the noise of the generator, and 2, a black die because I'm just sneaking out in the open here.
Go for it.
Okay. Thank you. The fucking one time I needed a lot of successes.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not redoing this.
Uh,
No, I am gonna spend that force. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna commit.
okay. What do you want to spend your advantages on?
Getting strain back.
Okay. So as you tried to sneak, you got to about here before the one on the ceiling spots you, and it screeches out, and that begins to echo in the halls, and all of the Ragul have noticed you.
I'm gonna quote Dallas here really quickly. Fuck it, sneaking was for pussies anyways. Saren, back up now. And I'm gonna quick calm Jazz. We've engaged the Rakul. God have mercy, or the Force
Oh,
have mercy.
fucking great.
We'll pull him away from you, but we'll get that power going. And at that point, I'm gonna aim at the stalker on the ceiling
Mhm.
and try to bring him down.
Yeah, do it.
Should we roll a bit of initiative here?
Uh, yeah, let's. I don't imagine this combat's gonna take too long, but we might as well.
Should we also put Jazz and Vanna in the initiative so that way we can jump back to them every so often? It's not just Om'pac steals the show and has a bad day.
Yeah, I was planning on having them go essentially last in the initiative slot.
Okay, cool.
No, it's fine. It's great. You guys can keep going. It's totally not scared for my life here.
Why would you be scared? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I'm utterly terrified. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, did you add the strain back for me?
I did not know.
Oh, okay.
I usually don't futz with your things.
Fair enough. I appreciate it.
If someone would like to take control of Saren, they certainly can.
Want to do that, Oates, or do you want me to do it?
I don't know if Oates is in. Oh no, he's in
I'm
tabletop.
around, but not
Gotcha.
really active. Sorry, I'm working on other things.
You're good.
Fine.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Okay. Initiative. Cool or what was it? Vigilance.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
I used vigilance, but I had good
Oh,
vigilance.
2 triumphs.
2 triumphs. Wow. All right.
Saren was fucking waiting for this.
Saren can go first if Saren wants to go first for the first round, but his initiative is 2. So he can act first in this first round, and then he'll be skipped over once. So what does Saren want to do?
Where is Saren? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where you put that map. Ah, there he is.
Yeah, it's apologies, it's in front of Matt.
What can Saren do? Can Saren do? Okay, he's a Sheehan expert. Yes, he'll harm. On a range and a magnitude. Well, I guess Oh, 1 range, 2 magnitude. Gotcha. So I'm assuming that. He has a force rating of 3?
Wait, were there 3 goon rat
There were
ghouls here
more.
before?
I just didn't put
Okay.
them on there. I apologize.
Okay.
There are 5. They are
Okay. That's fine.
indeed goon ghouls.
I like that. That's what I'm calling from now on.
You got your brutes, your stalkers, and your goons.
That there's some goon ghouls. I'm gonna get some.
Got your brute ghoul, got your stock ghoul, got your goon ghoul.
Okay, he'll move up a bit, draws
That's about
lightsaber,
all the ghouls
and
I know.
He has a double-bladed lightsaber.
that's right. Jesus. He will try to activate heal harm. What do I need to roll for that?
Force dice?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there's anything else.
I think it's just force dice, but I will slide over here to check. Yeah, I think it's an action. You activate heal harm.
Whoop. God damn it. Cool. 3 dark side, so that's...
He does not have to spend destiny points to use dark side.
Yeah, he is a dark sider. So he's got the range upgrade that makes it short, so he'll target that one.
Okay.
He can activate it for 1. Cool. So inflicts wounds equal to intelligence. Does not add anything else.
Add his. I think he can add his ranks in medicine to this.
Don't think he has that unlocked.
Is that a mastery thing?
Yeah, it's at the very bottom control.
Ah,
He only has...
+1 range and +2 magnitude.
Yeah.
Okay, so he could theoretically spend 2 to affect 1 additional target within range per rank of magnitude purchased. So theoretically, if he had, well, I don't know how many he has. So how many dark side you got? You said 3?
Yeah, I got 3.
Okay, then I don't think he can activate that.
Nah, but he will do... He is going to do... What is his intelligence? Right, that's what it is, or no?
It's intellect, yeah. He's got
Intellect,
5.
so he does 5 damage.
Okay.
Unsoakable.
Kills one of the Rackle goons.
Cool beans.
All right. The stalker get to go. They are going to shoot at Om'pac.
Yay.
Is there any difficulty to hit you?
1 ranged.
You shot at him, did you not?
I actually didn't know.
Oh, you were going to. Okay.
Yeah.
It's medium range to shoot you. Well, that's a miss. It will give blue die to its friend, which is the brute. But he doesn't get to go. The horde gets to go. Normally it would be Saren right now, but he already went. So Echo. They are going to assault Saren. Does Saren have any defenses or anything like that?
He's got 1-1.
1-1? Okay. Nope.
Yeah.
Om'pac, I believe it's your turn now.
Yes, now it is the time to shoot the ceiling man.
Shoot the ceiling man.
It's medium, so 2. No, wait, I'm sorry. This is... Actually, it doesn't matter. I am shooting heavy, and it's still the same dice. Any other modifiers I should be aware of?
It has a range defense.
How many?
Just one.
That's a black die, right?
Mhm. How much damage do you do?
I'm going to do, I think that's 17.
All right.
He just explodes.
Mhm.
Get
Excellent.
Nice.
out of here,
Uh,
stalker.
Big ol' hole through his entire body.
Can I use one advantage to recover strain and then one advantage to grant Saren a blue die?
Yes.
Or actually, no, that would technically be Jazz, wouldn't it?
No, it'd be because it's the next person in the combat encounter. Jazz is
Ah.
not technically in the combat encounter.
He's
Okay.
not motivated by your awesomeness.
He didn't get to see it.
Jazz, I blew one up.
That's great. Do it again.
Okay.
All right.
I'm also going to upgrade his
It's-
next allied check.
Okay.
That's going to be one of the triumphs,
Okay.
and then I'll gain another range defense until end of my next turn.
Yeah, that sounds good. Would you like to move?
Yes, actually, I'd like to move over here.
Yeah. So it is done.
Start getting prepared while Saren takes care of the ghoul goons.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh no, that's. Does he? Oh wait, I got it. Never mind. I see what he did. He maxed out his lightsaber skill.
All right. The brute's gonna go. It's basically just gonna move twice. That's where it goes. That's where it gets. Um. All right. Over to Vanna. You are still in this abstract, weird force vision.
Is there oxygen in this room? I mean,
In the place you are in,
where this thing is stored.
you're not necessarily seeing it as where it is physically. You are.
I
This
mean, it's
is
mine.
yeah. This is a force vision.
Goody. Just making sure.
Yep.
Alrighty. Look, the people who are trying to try to take you, I don't like them. However, they also bring in a lot of things, a lot of organic things. They can help you spread.
Release me.
We're working on it. Is there air where you are? Atmosphere.
No.
Okay,
Air.
we're down, Mr. President. Sorry, I thought of Independence Day.
No peace.
Joke's on you. Peace is a lie anyway. Then I unleash unlimited power.
Roll
So,
your discipline.
oh, force die on that or no?
Oh yeah, this is a resist force power check.
Cool. I am tossing in that blue die from that leadership.
Throw in 2 more for Libby's attempt to help you.
Thank Christ.
Okay, this is going to be.
Oops, sorry.
You're fine. This is going to be 6 dice starting out.
Jesus fuck.
2 of them are upgraded. I'm going to be a dick and upgrade it to 3 upgraded.
I love it.
Yeah.
And 3 purple. I love it. Whew. Thank Christ for 6 light side. So
Alright.
I'm just gonna dump 4 in successes and 1 in advantage.
Okay.
And I want to use those advantages to maybe slap it out. No, not slap it out of my mind, but deny it a round of attack against me, I guess is the way to put it.
Sure. Yeah, it tries to forcibly make you do something, make you believe something. It attempted basically an illusionary check to make you want to let it out.
I
Yeah.
do want to let you out. I'm working on it.
It's being more direct. It's demanding. It's being very demanding.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I have some people restoring the oxygen now. Give it a few minutes.
It basically just kind of growls at you. I'm not gonna sit here and hiss at you for a minute. All right. Next,
I think it's the rat ghoul.
it's the stalker raccoon, which this one is going to leap over here, and it's gonna try to shoot at Om'pac again.
That is 2 this time.
Mm-hmm. 2 defense, you say?
Yes, because I upgraded it with the Triumph.
I don't think it did it. Yeah, it didn't. But it will give its brutes a blue die for its next check. And then it is Saren's turn. What would Saren like to do?
Saren is gonna go full Darth Maul and double attack on. This is a horde, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna double attack.
Spinny, spinny, spin.
Because that's linked, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And that only requires a 2 advantage to do, or
I think he has a custom hilt, so I think it's only a 1.
gotcha. So he gets his. I am glad his other is using his cunning. Wait, no, no, never mind. Hang on. He's got 3 ranks in it, and it's using cunning, so he's only got 3 yellow. He picked a weird style for his build. Okay, anything else he can add to it that helps? Derp, derp, derp.
I mean, to be fair, my style for my build is not nearly as functional as your guys's.
I mean, you're good. Difficulty to hit, sir.
To hit those guys?
Yeah,
It's just a 2.
cool. He's doubling, so he increases.
No. Maybe? Wait, are you trying to attack twice?
Yeah, I was going to use both sides.
Well, that's just activating linked, and that doesn't increase.
Oh, right. That's
It
the
only
point of
increases
getting.
if you're attacking with 2 different weapons. But because this is a
Right.
single weapon that you're using two-handed, yeah, it's.
But you do need a lot of agility to do it, and he's got a 4 in that. Gotcha.
I see where you're going, which is not. It's not a bad way. If you want to try to be like, I want to attack twice in a round, I'm like, you can. You just can't use your lightsaber to do it.
Gotcha. I was getting confused. I have to use.
He could kick if he had brawl or something like that.
Anything else?
Nope.
No. God damn it.
That's about how it worked for him when he was rolling anyway.
Yeah,
He spins his lightsaber around with a flourish, keeping them at bay-ish. They're going to attack him.
fair enough.
They are going to attack him. What is his defense? Do you know? 2, 1, 1?
1-1.
1, 1. So that is 6 damage.
But I could take no damage. They got a threat. I'll take 1 damage.
Okay.
Wait, when did he get hurt? Oh, biotes.
He should be full health.
Gotcha. Drop that down.
Um, um, he has to make a difficulty 2 resilience check for me.
Damn it. I was like, I think there was a reason why I wanted not to get hit.
Poison. Lovely poison.
I think he did it.
Yeah, he's fine. He will suffer 2 strain though. All right, Om'pac, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna shoot this brute.
Brute.
Fuck you, brute.
Brute, brute, brute. All right. I think that's still long range or medium range that we've been doing, so go ahead and keep the 2 on there. It will upgrade it once, and it will add a black die.
Okie doke.
That's a
That's
lot of
still
hit.
a crap ton of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Just yep. That's 19 damage. We are 1 away from hitting the magical 20.
Whew, 19 damage. And what is your Pierce rating?
We're looking at Pierce 4.
Pierce 4. You said you did 16 or 17? Sorry.
Damage?
Mm-hmm.
19.
19.
Also, as an announcement, I have switched over to the Assault version of the Payday 2 soundtrack.
Nice. It did not like being shot at.
I imagine it didn't.
Yeah, it's not doing great.
I imagine it's not. Fuck it. I don't care about its feelings. I'm facts.
All right. It is its turn.
Actually, I still have a maneuver.
Yeah, true.
Is there like any metal beside the thing here?
There is some metal like bracing stuff. It's kind of very well put into the rock and the stone.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Cool. We'll just do a guarded stance.
Can't do that after you've attacked.
Well. Okay. Yeah, that is my turn. I thought I might be able to do something. I'm sorry.
All right. All right.
Actually, I will move back just a little bit.
Yeah, go for it. Mhm. Hello there.
You're a big boy.
Yeah. It's gonna hit you.
Oh, okay. No, dang it.
What is your melee defense?
I don't have any.
Okay.
The seat of my pants.
Mm.
Oh, it actually hit me. Oh, shit.
So that is 8 damage.
Soakable?
Mm-hmm. Did you take any damage?
I took 2 damage.
All right.
But considering how like low on HP Om'pac was, it's significant enough, but still. It's one of those things where it's like, I can breathe. I can fight.
I need you to make a difficulty 3 resilience check. Suffer 3 strain, but otherwise you're fine.
Okay.
I tried to poison you.
I would spit, but they would be in my helmet, and that would not be helpful to anybody.
All right. I realize it is getting close to 10. It's almost 10:30. Do you guys want to stop here at essentially the top of the round? I know, Vanna, I'm not entirely sure how much your conversation will go with this thing, but we can
Yeah,
do that
so
if you
it
would
might
like.
be a good idea. I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, no, perfectly understandable.
Yeah, I've got some work tomorrow too.
Everyone who did come and watch, I appreciate it. Everyone who watches later on YouTube, I appreciate it. Yeah, we shall continue this another Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.